opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Ul Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.
Spoiler alert.
College football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first.
He's still back.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Taking a shot on the first play. Snatches it on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah,
that's the second time it did that to me, though.
But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He wants to throw here on second down. Makes his connection. And he'll be smacked to the ground. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. He wants to throw it again.
Ooh,
the receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Bringing it back. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
And how about that play by the
he ain't gonna do nothing with it.
This game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played.
What happened? You got tired already?
Two top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Wow, your fullback took a cheap shot. That don't count. You say you know something for this. Let's see.
Looking at a third down and short from the 33. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dumps it to the back. Oh, they really could have
That ain't
used that
it.
catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He boomed it through
Clutch,
a
clutch.
50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Yeah, you had your chance.
Starting to get a reputation, starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Yeah, you had your chance, though. You didn't take advantage of
Bounces
it.
through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
I know. I already know.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive.
I already know.
I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Oh, no, I don't got it now.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to test the right side.
Ooh,
with this.
nice play.
He's knocked down the
McPherson.
backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. But get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. Having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Nice ball, nice ball.
And the Warhawks with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Warhawks moving quickly to the line. The give to the tailback.
God damn, my bad, Ron. My
Maybe he'll get
bad.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it, right?
3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Warhawks have their offense in high gear. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hope. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure.
That was too soon. I threw it too soon.
Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this.
Much better job for soon.
Returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run up to the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David.
And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Ul Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You already know.
This offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gonna let it fly. And he's got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way. Gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
Okay, so now I'm curious now because I thought I had you on something, but gotta figure it out then.
All year long, those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it down to the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Pressure drive, Rob. What you gonna do?
Hawaii has it back as they send
I
the
just
offense
put it
onto
on.
the field.
I just put it on. I just put it on.
After throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback, making sure
He ain't gone. He finna get caught right now. Yeah, shut up.
Tackle, but he has plenty for the first
He ain't
down.
that fast.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback. The best way to
Nigga
affect
missed the opportunity to score. Ain't that something?
that forced the incompletion.
Give him all this time to rob right now. Come on, Rob.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He wants to pass it on second down.
Oh, my bad.
It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
I am tripping. God damn. Oh.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Call a timeout.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You not tripping? Let's make them trip, y'all.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that.
We own that shit. All of it, man.
Snag by the defense. And he's
When you only have one route, that could have did anything. It wasn't luck.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more defense.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll try to get outside. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day.
That corner came down, though.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Rides to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Warhawks in the hurry up.
Might
Off
be
the play
got.
fake on first down, wants to throw. And that defense gets to it.
One more
And down
second.
goes the
One more
nine.
second.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, he got sacked 4 times, lost the game. so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Ooh, damn, he got beat immediately.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down.
Soft spot in the middle.
Just a little short.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
This nigga been watching film and shit. I don't like that, Rob.
From the 28.
Thank you.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And the Warhawks look to keep this drive humming. Try to get it to the edge. A 7-yard.
Hey, stop using her, man. That's cheating.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Make something happen. No, no.
Tackling everybody on the defense. Run to the ball.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Warhawks have enough for the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And the Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they forced a negative.
Valera's being mean to my tight end.
This drive facing a little adversity on
Not right.
Keeps it on the bootleg. On the run, still looking. Got his man downfield.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50 burn. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
Yeah, somebody was coming over. So was he.
Now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I know what you're trying to say. Okay, so that's my weakness right there. Okay, that's twice in a row.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20.
Why the fuck you switch sides, nigga?
From the gun,
Wrong button, wrong button, wrong. The running back was wide open.
And he's brought down after the pick.
Nah, yes, really. Nah, shut up. Shut up. The fact that he moved to the other side was stupid altogether.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play.
Yeah, right. I bet you don't, motherfucker.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Running back goes in motion. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's right on target. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You know, yeah, buddy, nigga, make a mistake.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
He does a good job of dropping back.
You're welcome.
What I do, get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go. That's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
What the
Fires to the left. Oh, look out! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
I just love the
That's so freaking garbage.
You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game.
That is garbage.
Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He's going to bring it out from deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard, and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping it.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He's going to pass.
Oh, wrong button. Why do they switch the button?
Really should have made
Silly.
that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's back to throw on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Warhawks will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense
What
right
the
now,
Wide open, he makes the catch.
I'm in cover 3. Where's my corner at?
Couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Hawaii.
I adjusted to cover 3.
You have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get
But why though?
Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Ul Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that is no fun for that wide receiver, thinking you just ran all the way downfield. That. You're not out here trying to run gassers or get conditioning. You're trying to catch TDs. What's going on?
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
The give to the left side.
Come on, man.
First down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about
Why? Could I didn't run right into your dudes over pursuing?
efficiency on first down, man. You are doing just that.
You got 2 dudes over pursue.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Warhawks will keep this drive going.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The Warhawks are flying down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And this
Good
will be able to create
defense.
a big hit
He
there
was
for the
whooped.
second down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3 with the amount of donations.
Morning, baby.
Interception number 4 now.
I love you.
Acquisition time and time again. They might want to start thinking about a change here.
On a little time, lets it go. It's
Good
complete
old
to
ball.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here from my running back, make the game easy.
They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of running room. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this trip.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the
What?
I had two dreams about
A good dream?
yeah, about you was here, and I fell asleep and I woke up and you was here in the bed.
When you're in defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Toss sweep right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
To the ground with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The give to the back. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Well, you know, if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the pummeling has started.
You get down here in the red zone, you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back, he does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ul Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time. Going to take a shot. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one pick. If I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me one too.
The offense set for a first down play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Still running at the 40. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the route is on. now up to 90 career rushing touchdowns.
Man, that is crazy to think about, to be that durable at the running back spot, to be in the lineup, running with juice, running with energy. 90 touchdowns is so crazy. What a career for this guy.
It's just so easy to be desensitized to it because we've watched this guy do it all throughout his career. But let's just take a moment and pause and appreciate the greatness that is 90 touchdowns.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Paul.
Running toward the tape. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe...
And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
Hawaii, 38, ULM, 7.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense, and you make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, offense, has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Toss to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Ul Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help them too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching.
Looking for a deep man. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation, backed up, close to their own end zone.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off to the 26.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ul Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly.
Going for the screen. Oh, and he intercepts it. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on first and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 11 over Kennesaw State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
He's got his man.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
On second down, he'll fire. Dances away from the heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hubs it downfield. Complete to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And the Warhawks will have it first and 10. Going to throw it over the top of the D. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. Do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Now they'll try the right side. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.